Alright, just be aware I might have to cut away with this if a conference needs to start. Okay, so I've already got myself in the main isometric view. I'm going to start with 0, 0 for the beginning, turn on orthographic mode, and drag it down to the left. 3.5 is our length, 9/16 is the height, and 2, going back to the beginning, gives us the width. Let's see, we're going up. So this is going to be, let's see here, 7, here, let's just do it this way. Start back here at 0, 0 again, go up 1.5 to save me the math. Especially since I'm trying to truck through this pretty quick. Try that again. Okay, why is the UCS doing that? 0, 0, enter. Going up, 1.5. Going this direction, 1.5, because the radius of the outside circle is 3/4. Connect, we're going to do an axis end circle, iso circle, midpoint, and end. We're going to do another one, axis end, iso circle. This one's going to have a diameter of 1. We're going to do it again, iso circle, click on the middle. This one has a diameter of 3/4. 4. Good. Alright, then we're going to select those two, and I'm going to change my isoplane by pressing F5. I'm going to choose copy from the midpoint, and if we look at that, it tells us that it's 0.25 in, or 1/4 of an inch. From there, I'll go ahead and delete the stuff that I need to get rid of and trim the rest of the stuff. So get rid of that, get rid of that, and that, there, and there. So that completes that view. We're going to take the whole thing and copy it. Actually, here, instead of taking the whole thing, I'm just going to take the parts that we're going to see on the back end. Those. Choose copy. Move over 1.5. And then use my line tool to connect the corners. Now I know the isometric view on the example sheet has a line right here. We aren't going to put that in, but we are going to choose the quadrant back here and connect it to the quadrant. If you don't have that diamond show up, then you need to come down to your object snaps there and make sure that quadrant is selected. Choose trim and get rid of that. And then the only thing we have left to do is to replicate the sunken hole pattern right there, but down here. So I'm in the isoplane top, which is a good place to start for drawing that. Iso circle, a diameter of 1. Do the same thing again, iso circle, click in the middle, have a diameter of 0.75. Oh, that said radius. Let me do that again. Iso circle, center point, diameter, there we go. Now I do 0.75. And there is that. So let's first off select both of those. We're going to do a lot of copying here. Change isoplane so I have a vertical line. Choose the center and drag down. The depth is 0.25. And then after that, we're also going to go 9/16. Now that leaves us a lot of confusion here, but we're going to delete some stuff to start with. First off, the line, and then the inner circle on the top layer, and then the outer circle on the bottom layer. From there, everything else is just trimming. We're going to trim away that, and that, and that. Trim away that, and this, and that. until all that we're left with is what we see in our drawing. And that is Lab 12. In 5 minutes and 15 seconds.